In the heart of Colombia, where the Andes whisper tales of emerald green, a legend was born. Victor Manuel Carranza Niño, known as the Emerald Zar, entered the world on October 8, 1935, in Guatec, Boyacá. Carranza's reputation as a gifted guaquero, or fortune miner, grew. In his teenage years, he ventured to the mines of Buena Vista, where his luck and skill flourished. Rumors of his Midas touch spread, attracting both allies and adversaries. Wherever he went, emeralds seemed to follow. As Carranza's wealth and renown escalated, so did his ambition. The 1950s saw him transitioning from a mere seeker of fortune to an emerging titan of the emerald trade. His journey was intertwined with the tumultuous period of the Green Wars, where violence and gemstones were inextricably linked. By his mid-20s, Carranza had secured government permissions to exploit some of the most lucrative mines in the region. His ascent was rapid and unrelenting. He became not just a miner or a trader, he was the Emerald Zar, a ruler in the kingdom of green gems. Carranza's reign was not without bloodshed. The Green Wars, marked by fierce conflicts over control of the emerald mines, saw him navigating a path fraught with danger. His ability to emerge unscathed from these conflicts only added to his mystique and power. As the years passed, Carranza's influence extended beyond the mines. He became a figure of immense wealth and power, a man who shaped not just the emerald industry but also the socio-political landscape of Colombia. His life story became a legend, a saga of a man who, amidst violence and chaos, built an empire that would forever mark the history of Colombia's green gems. The late 1950s and 60s in Colombia were marked by escalating violence in the emerald regions. The Green Wars were not just about the gems, they symbolized control, power, and survival. Amidst this chaos, Carranza, a figure both revered and feared, navigated these turbulent waters with a mix of shrewd strategy and ruthless determination. Carranza's ascent was fueled not just by his mining acumen but also his ability to forge pivotal alliances. He adeptly balanced relationships with government officials and industry leaders, securing crucial mining rights that expanded his empire and solidified his status as the Emerald Zar. By the 1970s, Carranza's empire had grown exponentially. He was more than a miner, he was an icon in the emerald world. His influence extended beyond the mines to the highest echelons of Colombian society. The wealth from his emerald empire placed him among the nation's elite, a status that brought both admiration and envy. The journey, however, was fraught with danger. The Green Wars reached new heights of brutality, and Carranza often found himself at the center of these conflicts. He faced numerous challenges, from rival miners to legal accusations, yet he managed to emerge each time, further cementing his legendary status. Carranza's reign was not without controversy. Accusations of ties to paramilitary groups and involvement in violent conflicts shadowed his legacy. Despite these allegations, he maintained a complex relationship with both the Colombian state and the people, evading conviction and continuing to wield significant influence. As the Emerald Zar aged, the question of his legacy became more pronounced. Was he a ruthless warlord who profited from conflict, or a savvy businessman who rose to prominence in a tumultuous industry? The truth, perhaps, lies somewhere in between, in the gray areas of a life lived amidst the green of emeralds. In his final years, Carranza continued to be a formidable figure in the emerald trade, albeit amidst an industry undergoing transformation. The legacy of the Emerald Zar, complex and multifaceted, left an indelible mark on Colombia's history and the global emerald market. As the new millennium dawned, the landscape of Colombia's emerald industry began to shift. The once unassailable influence of Victor Carranza faced new challenges. Global market dynamics, changing political climates, and internal industry shifts signaled the beginning of the end of an era. Carranza's later years were marred by legal struggles. Accusations of financing paramilitary groups and orchestrating violence brought him under scrutiny. Despite these allegations, Carranza maneuvered through the legal labyrinth with the same acumen he applied to the emerald trade, maintaining his innocence and avoiding conviction. In his twilight years, Carranza faced his most formidable opponent, his own mortality. Battling prostate cancer, he spent his final days away from the mines he once ruled. His death on April 4, 2013, marked the end of an era. The Emerald Zar, who had once controlled the fate of the green gems, was no more. Thanks for watching the video.